Good morning, it's Monday 11th of July 2016. This is Sylvia Shivamurthy and you're listening to the newspaper reviews on www.athavaneng.com. The top highlight in Daily Mirror says, Foreign reserves up by $250 million. Brexit has positive side effects, says Ravi Karnanayaka. Brexit or Britain leaving European Union has a positive side effect on Sri Lanka with the increase of the country's foreign reserves by $250 million, a minister said yesterday. Another highlight says, increasing cost of living has affected Mahasangha too. Earlier in the day, the minister had met the Mahanayaka of the Asgiriya chapter, Venerable Varkagoda Sri Gnanaratna Thera. The senior member of the Asgiriya chapter, Karaka Sabha, Venerable Gallalgi Sadatissa Thera said the spiraling cost of living had affected the public and the Mahasangha as well. There's another highlight which says 22,799 dengue cases, 40 deaths in last 6 months. 22,799 dengue patients had been reported during the last 6 months and 40 of them had died, the health ministry said. In the Colombo district, 7,369 cases were reported. Dengue patients have mostly sought treatment at the IDH, the Colombo Villa Teaching Hospital, the Colombo National Hospital, the Lady Ridgeway Hospital, the Nigambu Hospital and the Kandy Hospital. The highlight in the middle says, President opens Bati Airport. The renovated runway of the Batticaloa Domestic Airport was declared open by President Maithripala Rajapaksha yesterday. There's another highlight which says, out of circulation notes, 2.5 million rupees stolen from central bank. Currency notes were 2.4 million rupees of 5,000 rupees denomination that had been earmarked for incineration at the central bank had been lost. An office assistant had been arrested in connection with the loss. He was remanded till July 22nd by Colombo Fort Magistrate Lanka Jaratna on Friday. And the highlight at the bottom says, on special duty-free permit, vehicles for 225 MPs to arrive. The vehicles for all 225 parliamentarians purchased using the special duty-free permit provided to them are to arrive in the country within 3 to 4 months, Ministers Nimal Lansa and Thalata Athukodala said. Let's now look at the paper highlights in daily news. President opens domestic airport in Batticaloa. Another highlight says, Prowlers at girls' hostel arrested. Suspects include 4 teachers. 5 men who trespassed into the Nilavara College of Education girls' hostel in the night by cutting the barbed wire fence and behaved in an indecent manner by tapping the doors of the rooms occupied by student girls were arrested by Akurasa police in the wee hours of Saturday on information provided by the college dean. The dean had summoned the police after being alerted by some female teacher trainees who got frightened at the behavior of the intruders. The highlight in the middle says, Australian lawmaker says Conservatives won election. A senior colleague of Australia's Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull said his Conservatives have won closely fought national elections, although Turnbull stopped short of declaring victory ahead of an official tally. Another highlight says, crystals of twin Dagabas stolen. The crystals which adorn the pinnacles of the 2 Dagabas at the Kumagodara Ratnarama Viharaya and the Ambalapitiya Newtown Sangarama Viharaya were robbed on July 9th night. And the highlight at the bottom says, Biswal here this week. Assistant Secretary of State for South and Central Asian Affairs Nisha Desai Biswal will travel to Sri Lanka and Bangladesh this week. Deputy Assistant Secretary for South Asia Manpreet Singh Anand will accompany her, the US Department of State stated in a media release. Let's now move to the paper highlights in Ceylon today. Gama says no faith motion against Mangala. Joint opposition member and United People's Freedom Alliance MP Udaya Gamanpira said that a no-confidence motion against the foreign minister will be imminent if the president does not take necessary steps. Reports indicate that the Foreign Minister Mangala Samaraweera is still of the view that foreign judges must be employed for War Crimes Tribunal, despite the President's statement last week assuring the public that only local judges will be employed for this purpose. The President should remove him or he should resign. If none of those takes place, we must bring a no confidence motion against him, which I will discuss with the party leaders of the joint opposition at the next party leaders meeting, Gama told Ceylon today. Another highlight says, Nisha Biswal to visit Colombo. There's another highlight which says, Namal to be arrested today. There is a possibility that parliamentarian Mangala Rajapaksha will be arrested today as a result of a petition filed in Supreme Court by the Commission to investigate allegations of bribery or corruption on 30th June 2016. And another highlight which says, tortured in Sri Lanka returns to UK. A British national who says he was tortured in Sri Lanka and detained by authorities after travelling there to get married last month has returned to the UK following a campaign to secure his release. The highlight at the left corner at the bottom says, President off to UK. President Maithripala Rajapaksha will be leaving for the United Kingdom to attend the graduation ceremony of his younger daughter Dharani Sirisena on 12 July 2016. Dharani is the second and the youngest daughter of the Sirisena family. And the highlight at the bottom says, PC awaits IGP's report. A police commission will take relevant action over threats allegedly made against the media by the commander of the Police Special Task Force, DIG Ranjit Pereira, after the IGP submits a report on the matter, Secretary of the Commission Aryadasa Kurai said. That's all for today's newspaper highlights, and we'll get back to you with more news tomorrow. Thank you.